Mr. Run, it's Mo Bamba here. Miss you. Just wanted to get that out there. And just telling you now, used to pick on me when I was younger playing basketball, but now we can play some one-on-one and see who's really good. But I wanted to, it's tough times right now, and I wanted to read this book to you and your class, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. It's called The Boy Who Never Gave Up. Page 1. After dinner one night, a boy sat down to do his homework. He just sat there, staring at the table, daydreaming. "Mom, do you think I could play in the NBA like Dad?" The boy's mother looked at him with a smile and said, "If you practice enough, I think anything is possible. But for now, you need to finish up your homework." When the boy finished up his homework, he went outside and did what he always did. He played basketball. Next page. The boy played other sports too, but he loved basketball. Basketball was the only sport that really made him dream. The small boy dreamed of one day playing in the NBA. Starting at guard, number 30, Stephen Curry. "Yeah, oh. Stephen yelled in his best crowd screaming voice. The problem was, Stephen was too small and too short, and all the kids at school just knew he was too little for the NBA, except for Stephen, of course. "One day, I'm gonna play in the NBA, just like my dad." "Ha ha ha," the other kids at school laughed. "There's no way you can play in the NBA like your dad. He's big and strong, and you're too small and weak." Despite his size, little Stephen kept playing. He became very skilled at dribbling and passing, but because the hoop was so high, he was so short, it was difficult for Stephen to shoot the ball when he was guarded closely. He was only 5'6" and 125 pounds as a sophomore in high school. Because he was smaller, Stephen had to work harder and practice more. One day, Stephen's dad was watching him shoot baskets outside, and he noticed how hard Stephen tried to always get better. "Son, you have more heart and determination than any other player I've ever seen. I know you're smaller than other players, so I want to teach you something that will help. The other kids may be taller, but if you bring your shot and learn how to shoot faster, they won't be able to stop you." Stephen did what he always did. He practiced. It wasn't easy changing the way he shot, but he kept working every day on what his dad taught him. Although it wasn't work to Stephen because he loved it, when he practiced, he still dreamed of playing in the NBA. Starting at guard, number 30, Stephen Curry. The following year, all of his work showed on the court. His dad was right, and the other players weren't able to stop him. Stephen led his high school team to 3 consecutive conference titles, earning himself several honors, including being voted as one of the best players in the state. Stephen graduated from high school and was thinking about where he wanted to go to college. He wanted to go to one school, Virginia Tech, where his dad played. Stephen knew he could play there too. All he needed was for them to give him a chance. But they didn't. Virginia Tech and many other schools didn't think Stephen could play on their teams. They thought he was too small and not strong enough, except for one coach at one very small school. His name was Bob, and he was the coach at Davidson College. Coach Bob saw what no one else could see. "Wait until you see Stephen Curry," he told everyone. That's Coach Bob right there. Stephen Curry could not be stopped. He led his team to victories over schools that were 10 times the size of Davidson College, all the way to the Elite Eight. Coach Bob was right. Wait until you see Stephen play. Stephen broke many records and won several awards, and even led the entire country in points scored per game. People who were watching Stephen play in college started to see what Bob had seen all along. Many were beginning to believe that Steph had always believed about himself. But there were still many people who thought Stephen was just too small to play in the NBA. They said he got lucky and that he wasn't strong enough and that he wasn't good enough. They kept talking and talking. But Stephen didn't listen. He was too busy winning the NBA Most Valuable Player award twice, leading the league in scoring and steals, and even taking his team to the NBA championship, pretty much breaking every three-point record that ever existed. Stephen was told he was too short in high school, too weak in college, and not good enough to play in the NBA. and he has proved that never giving up is more important than the biggest or the tallest or even the strongest. But most importantly, Steph Curry has always proved that never give up.